guys.
Sure thing. Just keep my back clear, okay?
I have a better idea.
For a nasty surprise.
How about you just go and I'll just support you from the back. I'll just cheer you on. And you can kill him. I can't see. It's so dark.
Deserve that, lowlife.
Why did he even need me? He just one-shot at that dude. Hello?
You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you. I think I'd better take this weapon.
He's stealing my stuff? It's my loot? God, this game is so dark. Holy hell. I need to turn up the brightness. It's gonna look like poo-poo on YouTube.
You shouldn't have come here.
Again, what did he need me for exactly?
Deserve that, lowlife. So, that's done. Ha! They shouldn't have messed with me.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
can finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already.
What sort of mission?
Ah, yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later. I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time.
What about me?
Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to Vatras, the water mage.
Oh, he just
You'll find
throws
him
this
in
on me?
Adanos. He preaches there all day. Tell him that I wasn't able to get it done. And if he asks where I am, just tell him I'm already on my way to the meeting point. Okay? Oh yeah, one more thing. First buy some decent clothes from the farmers. Otherwise, you may be taken for a bandit. Here's a couple of coins.
I am a bandit, actually.
Nothing to be had there.
Similar? I don't know about that, brother.
Nothing to be had there.
This man has like a ponytail and a goatee. I mean, I'm blonde. Sort of.
Nothing to plunder.
To be fair, I used to look exactly like him, actually. Because I used to have longer hair and a ponytail and a goatee. Literally could have been cosplaying him. Not quite as similar now, but... It's a picture of me! Ooh, he's a dangerous source. I thought they were talking about me. I was like, I have a better weapon now, don't I? Wolf knife. Wolf. Sleep until the morning. Man, it's crazy how in this game, it's only been 2 weeks and a day since I, at least in my playthrough, I churned through the old camp, I slaughtered Gomez, I
Nothing to be had there.
went into an orc town and destroyed them all, and then like I have like hundreds of lives slain by my hand, and yet now I'm just like carrying a letter into town for this jokester over here. And they treat me like I'm a fucking loser. Like, come on, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna get in town yet. I sort of want to try seeing if I can find that secret entrance, because I've never done that before. But I also think I should have enough plants to get into town as a... pretending I'm an apprentice. That's what Lester said to do. I'm certainly not gonna pay them. That's for damn sure. I mean, the excuse of being like sort of dead under a rock for 3 weeks or 2 weeks is definitely a decent excuse. More than you get in most of these types of games, when it's just like, you know, it's been a year and he's lost every single one of his hard-earned skills. But still. Where's this go? Corinus? Where does this go? This is where it just came from, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm already lost. The amount of times I got turned around in the forest, like, close to the, landowner. That place is so confusing to me. That's probably where I spent half the time my playthrough. First one. He just stands, like, that's crazy. He just stands directly in front of where my blade is. That's wild. Oh, my fucking internet's dying. Incoming buffering. It's back? Spectrum, please? Have mercy? Have mercy on a young lad? I may be able to get fiber internet here in a few months, which would be crazy. There's a company coming through my neighborhood that are putting down like fiber lines. It was supposed to be up like 3 years ago, but they're just now getting to my neighborhood. It's still like another few months before they actually install everything, but hopefully we're able to make the switch. Because Spectrum is ass. Ass. I just went in a circle. Fish soup. What kind of god would want fish soup as an offering? That's actually wild. Disgusting. I feel like that's more of an insult than anything, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, it's probably one of the best idea I've ever had. My country, living in the United States with internet it's just a coin toss, really. It's if you live in some place like Las Vegas, you'll probably have access to Google Fiber. But if you live in the countryside, you'll probably have access to zip not a zilch. Absolutely nothing. I'm lucky enough to live close enough to a city in Kentucky that gives me Spectrum, which is one of the bigger providers. But what those companies will come in and do is like Spectrum, Comcast, Charter. They'll come in and they'll just buy up all the smaller companies that actually provide halfway decent internet, and they'll just stick their label on everything, which is what happened to us. And now, you know, good luck getting support. Good luck getting. I mean, yesterday my internet was completely out for 2 hours just for no reason at all. Happens about every single week. There's not really much you can do because Spectrum's the only company that provides internet in this area. But like I said, there is another company that's finally coming in, installing fiber wire. We may be able to piggyback off of that and get rid of Spectrum entirely, which would be so nice.
Hey, stranger.
It's actually cheaper too than what I'm paying for right now.
You can be glad you didn't come by here 3 weeks ago. We would have taken you for an escaped convict. And we made short work of those. You look completely done in.
How could you tell? I was attacked by bandits.
Attacked by bandits in the mountains.
They're dead.
Those filthy rabble. They were probably the same bastards who took one of our sheep last night. You had terrific luck. Most people don't get away alive.
I actually killed a sheep in the mountains, so ripping peps him.
Those bandits won't trouble you anymore.
Why? Are they dead?
They
Yes.
picked a fight with the wrong guy.
It wasn't me though.
You know.
It was
Here, it is
Concord, whatever his fucking name is.
I'll tell the others about this.
I've already forgotten the dude's name. Comcast? Contraband? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Xbox One announced it was going always online. Yeah. Yeah. See, here's the thing about internet too with companies like Spectrum here is that if I really wanted to, I could pay out the ass to have like somewhat decent internet. But you would really have to pay so much money and it still wouldn't be any better because the lines that they use for like the cable and stuff around here are like 30 years old, buried under cement, decaying, you know. It's like if you ever have a problem, it's like good luck getting it fixed. You're just screwed. The always online, it's the same with PS Online that you know to play anything online, you always need to have PlayStation Plus now. It's like all these horrific decisions. And then like Concord is the perfect example of a game that, you know, they keep putting these fucking games out that are either always online or you have to have credible internet to play them and they just bomb. Because 90% of the world does not have the kind of internet needed for that. We've just gotten stuff like rollback netcode on fighting games, like with Street Fighter 6 and Tekken. Because they finally realized that not everyone lives within a stone's throw of each other on a very small island. Companies just tend to make decisions based on where their main focus is. So like if, you know, companies like Xbox was thinking, well, as long as like most of our customer base lives in the Western Hemisphere, you know, west part of the US, they'll have decent enough internet to, you know, make this decision worthwhile. It's absolutely not a good way to make any decision for your company, but
the way you look, you'll have to bribe the guys to get in, and you have to know what they want to hear.
And that would be...
Well, for example, that you're from Lobart's farm and want to go to the smith in the city. But that won't do you any good. You don't look like a farmer.
I see.
only I need better equipment.
Better equipment.
I can imagine. But I tell you right now, we don't have anything to give away. If you can pay for what you want, Lobart will sell you something. Otherwise, go to him and ask him if he has work for you.
Where is Lobart?
Well, on the farm, of course. The farm belongs to him.
Lobart?
Try messing with him. He's thrashed a lot of tramps and thrown them off his farm.
Excuse me? What'd you call me?
I need to get going.
I want the XP. Give it to me. Don't touch it. It's mine. I missed. I missed. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I missed again. This wolf is crazy.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Kidding me? Just stole my XP right out from under my nose. I need to go to sleep because I'm dying. I'm bleeding out my a-hole. Leaving little puddles everywhere. Who's Lobart? There he is.
Wait a minute.
Why are you hanging around on my land? Whose side are you on? The rebelling farmers or the king?
Who?
I don't understand.
What? Don't mess with me, boy. I want to know where you stand. So who are you for?
I don't know why he would think I even know what he's talking about. I mean, look at me. I'm clearly
I'm for the
not in
king.
the know.
For the king? That's what the city guard said when they took half my sheep. But where are those bastards when we have to keep the bandits off our backs? Where will they be when the orcs invade us? I'll tell you, in the city, behind thick walls.
Damn
So
right.
Leave me alone with the king.
I need clothes
I need
though.
some sensible clothes.
I can give you clean farmer's work clothes. Can you pay for them then? Well, you could work off a part of the price. If you're someone who is looking for work.
Oh, I didn't know it changes the price.
How much for the work clothes?
Well, we'll see. Maleth said you chased the bandits off. Bastards have cost 70 gold pieces.
No?
That's still too expensive.
Well, suit yourself.
What's going on here anyway?
70
Did you know
gold.
what's going on? Boy, where are you from? We're on the edge of a civil war.
Again, look at
Up
me.
till now, all the farmers
What do you mean?
contribute to the city is fair taxation. But since the paladins have come to Corinthus, the city guards visit us more and more often. And little by little, they're taking everything. If it goes on like this, soon we won't have anything left for ourselves. Some farmers are starting to rebel. Onar was the first of them.
I thought, as if you say farmers, then he's like, "Ugh." I figured saying the king would be better.
What about you? Whose side are you on? Peasants or king?
I'm too close to the city to really have a choice, but I'm glad about that. I wouldn't know how to decide. The king is bleeding us dry, and Onar sets his mercenaries on anyone who won't join him. And that's why most of the other farmers are still undecided, but sooner or later they'll have to choose one side or the other.
Onar.
About this Onar.
Onar is the biggest farmer here in the area. He is broken with the city. They say he's hired mercenaries to keep the city guard off his back. Can't blame him. In any case, no royal soldier dares to set foot on his farm anymore.
Thank you for the follow, Viper.
Who are those mercenaries that Onar hired?
Could they
I don't
be?
know much about the guys.
Could they be somebody that we know from the first game?
From the mining colony.
Possibly.
Everybody knows what you can expect from them.
Could it be an ex-general that got kabunked into the penal colony?
I'm looking for work.
I can't use another farm hand, but I could offer some work to a day laborer. Well, what I mean is, you can lend a hand in the field, and there's certainly a few other things to do around here. I could pay you with gold, or give you a few decent things to wear. The things are worth a fair bit. I can't give them to you for nothing, but I can sell them to you cheap if you work for me. By the looks of you, I should say, take the clothes. Anyway, the small turnip field next to the barn.
I'll take the clothes and then I'll give them to somebody who's definitely not from this game. Seems like he's from a different game entirely. Alright.
All right.
Then hurry it up a bit before I change my mind.
You're real, you look like a bum. To be talking all high and mighty about me. The name like fucking, I don't even remember what his name was now. Lesger? What's his name? These names are so hard to remember for me. I can never quite, like, get it. From slaying an evil archdemon, it looks like a grasshopper, to picking turnips in a field. Truly the Gothic experience. Lowbarge is his name.
Here are your turnips.
Hey, you're not all that worthless after all.
Excuse me?
Go to my wife in the house. Tell her to.
Oh, I'll talk to your wife,
Give 'em
alright,
my
buddy.
pay.
I can give you 5 gold pieces, or sell you the clothes cheaper.
70 gold pieces, so he's willing to knock the price off the clothes a fair bit. Or
Make
give
a
me
better price
5
for the
gold.
dogs.
Good. I'll give them to you 10 gold pieces less.
That's not equivalent. That's like, that's not equivalent at all.
Have you got anything else for
Excuse
me to
me?
do?
I don't. But you can ask my wife.
Oh, I'll ask your wife, all right.
Maybe they need some help.
Oh, I'll ask his wife, all right.